Okay, so you've been seeing me in videos where it's sunny and warm out, and I don't know if you can tell right now, but I'm sitting outside in the dark and it is actually snowing as we speak. I'm here because I was absolutely too excited to wait any longer. We moved from Florida down to Park City as part of our big adventure of moving our family all around the country for ski season. That's not why I'm so excited. I'm so excited to share with you an opportunity we have coming up here soon. So one of the big pushes for 2020 for us at SEAL Team Leaders is being able to bring not only our unbelievable leadership, unstoppable teams, and human performance, individual performance content to you in all of our classes and all of that. But even better, one of the biggest things that I love to do is adventure. And what I wanted to do is mix the two, being able to bring unbelievable content to you and life-changing experiences, but also to be able to bring some adventure to your life. So what we've been doing is we tested the end of last year what we're calling excursions. So excursions are a combination of deep learning one-on-one with me, the ability to have life-changing insights, as well as the ability to do an adventure that you probably would never have done on your own. And our first one is coming up here in late February. We're going to be combining leadership with ice racing. And I imagine most of you have no idea what ice racing is, but ice racing is where you take purpose-built race cars and with a plowed road, so a racetrack that we plow onto a frozen lake in northern Minnesota, we then race cars on ice. It is absolutely the most fun I've ever had in a motorized vehicle. I've been racing in Minnesota for 3-4 years now and teaching ice racing, and the coolest part about this is bringing leadership to ice racing. So before I talk about how could you possibly tie leadership with ice racing, check out this video of some of the clips from what we do on the ice in these amazing cars. Okay, so hopefully that got you excited. I imagine most of you out there, if not all of you, have never even known that people actually race cars on ice. But on top of that, you probably never thought you'd have the opportunity to do it. But what's even cooler is not only are we going to be able to learn how to race cars on ice, but we're also going to tie some key leadership lessons to it. And the key aspect that we want to cover is the whole concept of using influence as it applies to leadership. So when you have leadership, there's two different spectrums of leadership cultures. And one side of that spectrum, it's all about control and force and precision. On the other side of it, you have influence and empowerment. And that influence and empowerment is where you can't use direct control and force to get people to do something. And when you do that, you have to think ahead. You have to be way ahead of the curve to be able to create environments where they feel empowered and influenced into the right choices. And when we're talking about racing cars on ice, that's all you can do is merely influence the car, because you're not actually connected to the road. You have spiked tires that grab in, but you definitely don't have the friction you have in the road. So it's all about being way ahead of the car. And I can tell you that if you join us in this experience, not only are you going to have some amazing learning when it comes to influence and empowerment in a leadership position, but you're also going to have the opportunity to do something that very few people in the world can do and or get the opportunity to do, which is race cars on ice. So if you're excited about this opportunity, you want to learn more, this is going to sell out really quick. We only have 6 spots for this, so there's only 6 spots because we have 6 cars, 6 drivers. It's going to be one-on-one instruction for a full day in the cars, as well as a full day of leadership instruction before it. Within that, it's going to sell out really quick. My team was saying I wasn't allowed to put out a video, hence why I'm doing it kind of on the down low on the back porch in Utah. With that, it's going to be a direct call. So the call to action is to be able to, if you have any interest in finding out more about this, dates, times, costs, all of that stuff, you're going to be able to get that information talking to one of our key team members that'll be able to give you all that stuff. So in order to do that, you can set a call, 45-minute call, where they're going to talk about all the details and you're going to find out if this is for you. You can go to sealteamleaders.com/ice racing. Once again, that's sealteamleaders.com/ice racing. The link's going to be below. I'm also going to post a link below to one of our past excursions that we did the end of the year last year. We taught not only knife fighting, breathing techniques, and sailing in relation to high performance as an individual. So there'll be a link below so you can kind of see what we've been doing over last year and what we have to come. I can't wait to have you join me on the frozen lakes of Minnesota so you can have some of the most fun you've ever had in a car.